So let's go over that again. Okay, I'm not worried about it being perfectly, I'm just giving you the feel.
Call it Piano Style 100. If you look, and hopefully you can read this, this is where it starts. It's only about 4 measures. Okay, thanks. Piano Style 100.
Just can tell you I'm just not perfect on piano. And nobody really is if you get thinking about it. Because I could go with the reasoning on it, but 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. There's all kinds of stuff that you got to be aware of. Let me just point some things out that you got to be aware of. I think you start out slow. It's got a P there. I think that's for pianissimo or something like that. It's soft anyways. And then all of a sudden, you end up with this thing here that continually goes up. It's showing that it's getting louder. And it's going to go to fortissimo or something like that. Strong, okay? By the way, the piano was called the pianoforte at first, means soft loud, because the harpsichord was not soft loud. It was pretty much plucked strings, okay? Okay, so here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and. I'm counting them out loud in a very primitive way, okay? Because that is a quarter beat, and it's got dots after it, which is 2/8, with another half as much, which is just a 3/8, okay? So that's part of it. So you got to know what is what, okay? So you've got right there, you've got an E diminished, and you've got an A on the bottom, but you could put it there if you want to. But I'm going to concentrate more on, and I'm not going to do the pedaling, because the pedaling has to be lifted up and everything, and you got to hold this, you got to. And I might not be doing the pedaling right, okay, because I'm concentrating on doing this. Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 I'm not going to the next part. So we did 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. And we didn't hit this. It's easy enough to do. And we didn't worry about pedaling. We're not even going to worry about any of that stuff. In fact, we're going to do hands separate right now. Okay. Now, a good thing to do too is when you're 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. It's really hard to do, okay? But it's good enough for your learning. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. See that hesitation there? 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Okay, and we're doing 16ths, and we're just 1 and 2 and 3 and 16ths. 6 16ths, take it, divide it by 2, and that comes out to be 3/8. Okay, so right here we have this, and that quarter note with dots after it. It's on the top. It means you hold that for 3/8. You hold it for the measure. This is 3/8 measures. Okay. So you just hold it for the whole thing. So 3/8 is the whole measure. And then you come up over here and you do this, what's called a D minor chord. And it's got an F, A, D. And I think it's pretty important that you use these fingers. 4 and 2. Okay? 4 and 2. You must use 4 and 2, and I'll show you why. You're going to like this. Now, the next one is 3 and 5. And it's not obvious why, but it will be obvious in a second. Now, the next one you're going to do is you're going to hit this chord right here. And by the way, that's the sound off, okay? Did you notice I hit this note with the 4-2? The 4-2 is going to be, you can use other ones, okay? So you go here and you go 4-2. You see here. Okay, I'll probably erase that. Okay. And it's real important to get those notes down like that, because this is your D minor, and this is kind of like an A chord, and this is a D minor sound, and then this is a diminished sound, and then he holds that diminished again, and then it's a G sharp diminished, and it's moving to an A minor. Okay, a little bit of semi-analysis. It may not be perfect, but it's close. Okay, E diminished counts at 1 and 2 and 3 and. Now that's a D minor essentially with a A bass. Okay, it'd sound like this. Okay, and so now the next thing you do is you use 4 and 2. Okay, so you have to move your hand physically over here. You have to do it fast, and it makes a whole lot of sense, because the 4 and 2 are going to be there, and now you're going to do this with add a G sharp with it, and then an A minor. So let's go over that again. Okay, I'm not worried about it being perfectly, I'm just giving you the feel for it. Okay, so E diminished, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if you wanted to count them as 16ths, which I was counting them as 1 and 2 and 3 and, that would work too, just 16ths.